Yes, we are in session. We are in session, and we got lots to get through. Hey, balle, chakde fatte, and welcome everybody to another Fan Doosra, and it's a double day here on the airwaves wherever we are around the world. Where are we on? Well, we are on. I tell you where we are. We are on the platform for the people. That's what we are. This is the fans show for the fans. We talk to real fans. Here they all are. These beautiful people all stacked up. No, it's not an Asian auntie's Tinder. No, it's not that. I know some aunties are probably swiping left, swiping right. Oh, yeah, he looks all right. I put Naresh in. Swipe that way on. Oh, Sandy, no, he looks like he's trouble. He's going to break my heart. Oh, Kevin, yes. Swipe left. No, auntie, stop swiping the screen, please. Okay.
That's why you thought it's just left, Tommy. That's why you thought it's left. He's scared of getting the country. He's
like, oh, I'm on the wrong app. Okay, he's back. He's back. Yeah. He probably is on Tinder, though. He is that young. Yeah, so, you thought, are you on any dating apps? You thought? Oh no, you're on mute. You're on mute. Hey, listen. I know when you're in a relationship, your voice is muted. What is it? You thought? Can you say something? You thought? Say something. Is your thought there? Oh look, you thought you can't freeze in front of girls like this. Okay, I'm just getting you ready for a dating day. Okay, you got to be yourself. You got to listen. No, he's not. See, whatever relationship you've been in, she's taken your vase away. Don't let her do that, right? God. You got to be you. We'll come back to your thought in a minute. Listen, we're brought to you by Rario.com. Rario is your platform to get an NFT, to own a non-fungible token. It's a little slice of cricketing history. And what we're doing, anybody who registered with Rario.com today, we're giving free NFTs to. That's what Rario are doing. Free NFTs. All you got to do is go to Rario.com and type in your details. I'll tell you how to do that a little later on. But right now, it's a double day of games. We've got Mumbai Indians versus the Rajasthan Royals to open things up today. Let's start off with these two games, these two teams. Loads of history, lots to talk about. Naresh, you make out this is a long-standing habit now. It's beyond a joke. Losing your first game in the IPL is quite normal. How do you feel right now?
Tommy, this entire exercise of the auction was very clear that there's a long-term plan. Yes, we do that. The history, it's been a decade now. We have been losing the first game, but I think we'll be back today. The nerves would have settled. It's a new setup. Bumrah has a complete new bowling attack around him. And most important, Surya Kumar will be back. So I think we would be much better. And we did very well in the first game. Honestly, up to the 15th over when Delhi was chasing, we had the game in control. The next 3 overs, we lost it. So I think there are minor things that need to be corrected. And I think that would have been addressed.
Okay, so minor addresses. Who's representing DC? If you're DC,
it's me. It's me.
Make some noise. Make some noise for DC then. Okay, me. You, Sandy.
It's Rajasthan Royals. We're playing Mumbai Indians.
Why did I say DC? I tell you why I had DC on my brain, Sandy. Sorry, I had DC on my brain because I thought Mumbai we lost their first winning game, and so did DC. That's what I'm thinking about. And MI were doing well, but then Axar Patel and Yadav just took the game away. Yeah. But like you said, there are some positives. There are some positives, Naresh, from the side. But let's go on to your rivals, the Rajasthan Royals. Okay, Sandy.
I can't believe Naresh is that confident. They had a shocking auction. It was absolutely shocking. They put all their money on Jofra Archer. That's all they did, right? And then they signed so much rubbish. It's going to take them 10 years. Like we got this recession after COVID. It's going to take them 10 years to get through there. Mumbai are finished. Whatever they eat, whatever they eat, it's over for them. It's over. We have taken over. Look at their team. Morgan the Murgi Aj Banjani. Yeah, Morgan Ashwin. We've got Ravi Ashwin. What the hell's going on there? You think
how many wickets did Ravi Ashwin get in the first game? Morgan Ashwin took 2.
Don't worry about it. He's playing DC. He's playing DC, who were quite average batting. He's not going to do anything against us. Come on. You look at these players. And who's the other? Tilak Verma. That sounds like an Agarbatti brand.
Mm-hmm.
These are the players we do not expect. These are the players we want Rajasthan. We thought Rajasthan would have before. But now we've got the superstar team. We are going the next 3 or 4 years. We're going to dominate the IPL.
Sandy, even an agarbatti is enough to put everything on fire. So just
yes. But
okay, that's a good
really, Really, there's
You
only
just need
1
a
minute
spark.
today.
You just need a
There's
spark.
only 1
Everything will
minute
be
today,
on
Naresh.
fire.
You know this. There's only 1 minute today, and that's going to be Rajasthan Royals. The only chance, the slight little chance that you have, is if you win the toss and obviously bat chase. That's the only thing.
Well, where are we? Where are we today? Well, it's on a different pitch today in Mumbai, I know, but
Yeah. So
DY
it is
Patil.
in DY Patil. It is a day game, like we played our first game. Also was a day game in Brabant. It's much bigger ground. DY Patil. I don't think toss would matter in a day
That's
game.
true.
It will
True.
all
I
be.
didn't think of that. Well done.
Yeah. It will all be the same, and that's why you need to wake up, Sandy. It's a day game. You're still in sleep.
Yes, 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30 in the morning in the UK.
it's still early here. Yeah, it's early in the UK, and Sandy's in the UK as well. Albeit he's a good couple of 100 miles away from me, but even without the microphones and the internet, I can still hear Sandy. Just so you know, I can still hear him. If I just open my front door, I can hear him going, "Oh, Rajasthan Royals!" I hear him shouting about it. So, okay, the day game doesn't play, the due factor plays less of a factor, but what have we seen so far? Actually, let's go back to you, Sandy, with your team. Tell me about Padikal. Tell me about the player that you're seeing.
We're seeing what we did. What we did with Mumbai. We took both of them. Yeah, we took both of them. Yeah, one of their best bowlers. We took Padikal of RCB. So we actually weakened teams in the auction. And this is the whole story that I'm talking about. DC are weakened because we've got Ashwin. We've taken the best of the best from the other teams. We've only got one little chink of armor at 6 and 7. We're going to make a decision. Other than that, we've got Padikal, we've got Prasidh, who's, if he bowls the 3 overs like he bowled last time and takes a couple of wickets, this Mumbai team will fold because they just haven't got any type of batting. And they've got Daniel Sams. Come on, even I can hit Daniel Sams for 24 in over. No problem. So no koi chakkar nahi, koi tension nahi. It's a day game, which I'm even happier about because the Tosses are going to come to it. We're just so much stronger than them. They're going to be finished. They're going to be, like I said with Sunrisers, we finished them off. Mumbai, you're finished.
Okay, finish. He's finished. He wants to end people today. Actually, touching up on Sam's there, Naresh, I think he went out a little bit early in the last game. Any concerns, or is he one of those that just needs to settle in and just find his feet, find his form?
See, Tommy, we need to balance this out. Yes, Trent Bolt was Bumrah's partner last couple of years. 21 was an average year. 2020, he just took the game away in the power play against the opponents. So it's a new partner for Bumrah. Now we have an option in Taimai Mills also who could open with Bumrah. But both Bumrah and Daniel Sams gave away 100 in their 7.2 overs in the first game. So they were rusty. We'll have to see whether there is an option of shuffling who would bowl when. Thumpy did very well as a first change. So these are those opportunities which Rohit Sharma would look at, but I don't think there will be changes in the team. He doesn't like to change the teams that frequently. Only that Surya Kumar had to be kept out due to injury. So I think it is for them to settle down. Daniel Sams need to get the right line. They both were expensive up front with the new ball, and then they were expensive after the 15th over. So that needs to be well taken care of. And these are the learnings we have taken from the first game, besides some positives also.
Okay. Any pressure on Rohit to just stay in for a bit longer, staying back, because he's so key. He's so key to the game.
No, Tommy, I think after a very long time, we saw the openers play out the power play. Mumbai has been losing a couple of wickets in the power play, even if they are winning the match in the end. So we saw that in the first game. I think they got 60 plus together. And I think they are very well sharing the role, Ishan and Rohit. Ishan looked very good. And definitely if Rohit is getting out, Ishan takes over the charge. So I think they're complementing well. Rohit needs to improve his strike rate in the power play, and I think that's what is in his mind to do that.
Okay, and let's just have a quick look at the stats though of these two teams going up against each other. It's happened before. Obviously, the Royals have played Mumbai Indians many times. That's how the numbers stack up. Importantly, for just 3-2 in the last 5 meetings, but it's not much in it overall. 14-12 to Mumbai Indians. So Sandy, I'm just going to say this: you're giving it all the large, as we would say here in the UK. You're giving it the large, but actually the stats are stacked against you, Sandeep Haji.
It's a new season. It's a new team. Now you've got to look at this in football terms, and I hate putting football and cricket together. But how many of their players would get into our first team? And there's none. Right. Come on. You know, Tymel Mills, we know him from the UK. He's always injured. You know, he'll play 3 games, he'll get injured. They got Jofra Archer in. They stole Jofra Archer from us, right? And then he's not playing for a year. and then they've got Riley Meredith. Come on, these Basil Brush. They got Basil Brush, yeah. Ritik Shakeen, Heats Namkeen, you know, they've got these type of players. These players won't even get in our squad, let alone that. And they've got Mike Makhande. They stole Mike Makhande from. He didn't play one game in 5 years or 10 years at Rajasthan, however he was. He never even played a game. So there's nothing to worry about. It's a new dawn. It's a new era. We're now supreme. You know, we'll probably have more players in the Indian national team than Mumbai Indians will have in the next couple of years. And that's how we're going to look at it. And in every department, we are superior. We are superior in every department. We should win this game. No problem, no tension. And we'll have Laddu after the game. And, you know, Dal Bati Churma.
Yeah, that's a big 0 points you'll get on the scorecard. So that's the Laddu you're going to have. But the fact
Naresh, it ain't going to happen. I can see the fear in your face. You're now smiling. You are now smiling. You know what's going to happen today. You know you're going to get shut
I always smile irrespective of the result. But the fact is, again, I come back to what I said in the first day of the first game. We create stars. And that's why you say that we stole and you stole. We never steal. We create stars and hand over on the platter to the world of cricket. So,
we gave you Lord Unadkat. We can't give you a bigger star than that. Come on. We've had to upgrade Lord Unadkat to Lord Parag. That's what's happened to us. So we even gave you our Lord. So if our Lord can't save you, and I hope Lord Unadkat plays today. We want Lord Unadkat against us so we can show Parag supremacy. Parag supremacy will prevail today.
And Chahal,
it's not a 48. We got to 24 hours. So the pundit, we paid the pundit a bit of money yesterday, and he's expedited the puja for us.
Okay, Sandy, bowling. Let's just touch on the bowling because Chahal's bowling was beautiful to watch.
The best spinner Yuji Chahal is compare Yuji Chahal to Morgan Ashwin is like comparing a Rolls Royce to Maruti. Yeah, Mumbai are now a Maruti. We are the Rolls Royce. RR for Rolls Royce. M for Maruti. So Mumbai Indians is a Maruti India. That's how good they are. So Chahal tells us what that is. Actually, Naresh, would you have Yuji Chahal or would you have Murgi?
But then you could argue Rolls Royces turn up every now and then. The Maruti is solid, man. It's there every day. It's driving the nation.
You need to see what's on the road, not in the showroom, you know.
Yeah, man.
I'll always have a Rolls Royce. I'll always have the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, but you'll have to keep it in the showroom. That's as simple as that.
Exactly.
But you know, gas price, we got enough paisa for gas, so koi fikr na. And they're even making hybrids, Rolls Royces now, so it'll be out on the road. Once we win the IPL, I'll rent out a Rolls Royce for the day and I'll show the world.
Okay, when you think back to all the clashes these two teams have had, that 13, 12, whatever it was, and the 3 out of 5 wins, what stands out as a win between these two, or what stands out as a moment between these two teams going against each other? Again, a lot of history. Naresh, let me start with you. When you think about, I know you've got an encyclopedic knowledge as to all the times these clashes may have happened. Is there a moment?
Yeah, I forgot the year when Mumbai had to win for net run rate, and I think in the 14th over they finished off Rajasthan and knocked them off. I think Rahul Dravid was in the side for Rajasthan, and it was Tare who hit that
2014.
I don't remember the year. Mumbai was fighting net
14,
run rate, and
I think they're saying 2014 maybe.
2014, yeah. That's the moment. It was at Wankhede, and I think it was just a brilliant effort, and Rajasthan was in shock.
Sandy,
we know what happened. We know what happened. Ambani paid off, our previous owners. We know that happened, and you know it happened. We know it happened. They got paid off. Rupiye kafi dete, and we said cholo lelo. That's what happened. We know that happened.
Okay, what's your moment though? What's your standout moment for the Royals though? What have they done against Mumbai in the past?
That's what I'm doing. Ben Stokes, wearing the shirt when Jed died, and Ben Stokes scored the century. We needed to win that game, and we won it. And to be fair, Ben Stokes' form hadn't been great, and then he turned up and absolutely splattered the Mumbai bowling everywhere around that ground in, I think it was Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi in 2020, and we went on to lift the trophy. So I don't know how can that be a moment.
But you're not going to lift the trophy this time. You're going to finish below RCB. Vanata is on there. You will finish below RCB this season.
Oh, wow.
That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Let me say hello to some of the comments coming in. Hi to Varnata, who's an RCB fan. There you go, Varnata. Sandy's also declaring that Mumbai Indians are going to be below RCB in the table. It's like he's got a vision. I got to say, Sandy, you were very convincing in the last game, and it was a convincing win for the Royals as well in the last game.
Are you convinced now, Tommy? Just stop sitting on the fence. You know what's going to happen. You know we're going to do the business today. You know Mumbai are going to finish, where they need to finish. I don't fear any team in this IPL. We are the best. We are going to take this IPL. When we get to the playoffs, first objective is to get to the playoffs. And when we get to the playoffs, if we finish in the top 2, we get to the final. We're there.
Okay. All right. We're going to come back to both of you two. I'm going to let you rest for a minute and just hear what the other guys are going to say about the other game today. And then we'll come back and do a double bout of fighting talk together. Hi to Krishna, who says, one change for me. She said, Riley Meredith in place of Daniel Sams. Varnatha says, Surya will shine today. Go Mumbai Indians. Krishna Gopal says, hi, everyone. Full support to Rajasthan Royals. Halabol. Sundar saying hi as well. Thank you for the messages. Keep them coming in. Keep tapping in your comments. I'll see them as they pop up on the screen. On to game number 2 today, the later game. And it's the newbies, Gujarat Titans versus the Delhi Capitals. Kev, the Titans. Actually, I think this is the first game in the whole of the season so far. We've had 2 winners going against each other. I think there's always been a winner and a loser, or obviously 2 brand new teams. So here we have 2 teams, both with something to prove for different reasons. Kevin, what do the Titans need to prove today?
Yeah, so starting off, I think it was a very good start from Gujarat in the first game. Mohammad Shami swung the ball beautifully and ripped apart the top order of the Lucknow Super Giants. So I expect similar things to happen today. The game is in Pune, so we are expecting a good sporting wicket, a good contest between the bat and the ball, and a bowling lineup on paper. As we all know, it looks tremendously powerful. And the batting also needs to come to the party. And one of the more beautiful things of last game was our skipper Hardik Pandya bowling. Don't we all love that? And it's a good sign, not just for Gujarat, but for India as well.
Good signs. Good signs. All right. Tell me about Shubman Gill. What are we seeing in his play for the Titans?
Gill, so I'm actually expecting Shubman Gill to come to the party tonight. The last game he was dismissed for a duck, and his statement just before the tournament started that if he has a good tournament, he has a good chance to go to Australia for the T20 World Cup. So I'm expecting him to score good runs. He's hungry. He's keen to secure his place into the Team India side as well. And so if it does well for the Titans, and I think he'll be a very strong contender for the orange cap as well if he does well in the first few matches.
Yeah, I've just realised I think I'm a bit like Shubman Gill. If this show goes well, I think I might be in Australia as well. So we've all got something. We all got something to prove. We're all trying to prove ourselves. Yep, Shubman, I know the feeling. All right, you thought we're on to the amazing team that are DC. DC are a solid squad. A brilliant start to the tournament for them. Again, what did you see in that opening game? Oh, you thought your voice is gone again. Is it? You thought? Are you on mute? Are you on mute? Have you hit the mute button?
No, he's not on mute.
He's not on mute, but we got no sound on your thought. Oh man.
He's struggling. He's moved to Chennai. He's moved to Chennai. That's his problem.
Yeah.
He's moved to Chennai, and
I think
now he's left fully DC.
DC fans are gonna be because.
Kevin, what's happening? You thought? Are you back? Oh no, I've got no sound. I just got no sound. Sometimes it's like a setting things on the speaker, and it's like it's set to something else. But
Tommy, he's moved from Delhi to Chennai, and Chennai don't want him to speak about. That's what's happened, and he's actually got a Chennai shirt as well. So he's got a Dhoni shirt as well.
Well, actually, okay. Let me ask my neutrals, I suppose, in this clash then between the Titans and DC. Naresh, can you tell me about what you're seeing in DC's play? What do you think they are as a squad? They've got an opening win. They've got a win under their belt. What do you reckon about their squad if you were to speak on behalf of your thought?
Yeah, I think it's a good balanced squad, and still a couple of players are yet to come. Warner and Mitch Marsh, depends on Marsh's fitness. So they started off well. Prithvi Shaw, for him, it is very similar or a familiar conditions because he belongs to this side of the country. This game is in Pune, so the bounce would make a difference. And that's what, if they can play out Shami well in the beginning, they would do well. But yeah, what we saw, what Akshar Patel, which he's always lived in the shadow of Ravindra Jadeja as an all-rounder. So I think that is something that came out well on that day against Mumbai, where he kind of won the game single-handedly, because they were struggling at the end of the 15th over. So he and Yadav did very well.
And they've got bumped, Sandy. Come on, you even as a Wolves fan.
Yes, something. I don't say anything against Delhi. I'm a lot of friends with a lot of DC Tolly back in India, so I really like Delhi franchise. But again, with them, they've weakened their team. If you look at their team last prior to auction, you almost certainly would have that team over this one. So Mr. Gandhi was captain, putting his lollipop up, and he lost the plot. So. Let's see what happens. I really want a northern team to win. If Rajasthan don't win the IPL, I want either Delhi or Punjab to win, because I think the north needs the IPL more. So I will be definitely supporting Delhi in that match. And to be fair, Gujarat, another awful team, absolutely awful. Bad.
Yeah, and Tommy, you can say until last year. Yeah, I think Yatharth, was that Yatharth?
Is that Yatharth? Is he back? We got no visual. But we might.
Yes. I'm back. Probably.
Mate, that's what's going to happen in the game. It's going to be in the later overs that they're going to come out and shine.
Yes.
We thought they're being silenced. We thought they're being suppressed. But no, their fight back is strong. Actually, to be honest, Yatharth, everyone was saying quite nice things about Delhi, apart from Sandy. But Sandy was saying that you maybe weakened your team in the auction. But a solid squad, and he would want a team from the north to win anyway. What have you seen from your squad so far?
Well, the last match actually showed us what this team has it within them. I mean, we were down and out, and that was a miraculous win. Lalit Yadav and Akshar Patel, and the cameo which Shardul Thakur played. I mean, that was hats off, and that just shifted the momentum completely. And this just tells you that this is a very young squad, and in spite of missing on 5 foreign players and key players like Shaw, Seifert, Rishabh Pant, Ravan Powell, they didn't even step up onto the equation, and still we managed to win. I mean, there are some tremendous signs. I hope some more players to step up before we go on a bigger game. I really think this side is all set. What it has to be taken on.
What about the Titans? What about the people you're going up against? This new team, they've got a lot to prove. Are you nervous about their hunger, their early drive?
It's a new squad, so it's really they would be really hungry to get on their nerves and to get onto the party. They are coming after a brilliant win on the back of Mohammad Shami. But the matchups which are there, Rashid Khan versus Rishabh Pant, battles of double R, which we have been seeing in Hyderabad jersey previously. I believe Rishabh Pant has the upper hand there, but it's going to be a very tough competition. It's too early to say that over that win against Mumbai that we are a very formidable side. These are still some early days. We are still missing quality players. I hope Sales is good enough to come in the death overs. It's going to be an exciting battle, and I'm really excited to see how King Cypher tackles moments.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Shami's bowling is a real moment of pride, surely, for the Titans there, Kevin. You got great bowling, and let's talk about people like Wade and Shankar. It's the lineup is good for a new team coming out. Kevin, you must feel like there's a lot you've got to offer all across the lineup.
Yes, I would say Vijay Shankar. So he has done really well in the domestic circuit for Tamil Nadu. He captained the side this year too in the, I think, Mustaq Ali T20 trophy. I guess they won it this year and the last year, back-to-back trophies. So he's been doing well for the domestic state. He hasn't been able to convert those performances into Team India whenever he played. But I think he's a good candidate, good all-round package. And number 3 itself presents a good opportunity for him to bat right through the innings.
Okay, good stuff. Right, here's what I need you all to do. We're going to go to fighting talk right now between these two teams. Fighting talk straight after I show you how to register with Rario.com. Honestly, it couldn't be easier. It couldn't be more straightforward. Think about it. To register with anything, it's an email address, it's a username, and a password. It costs nothing. It costs you nothing. It's free. You do that right now. You go to Rario.com, you register your details, and you are going to get a free NFT. We are giving it to everyone. A moment of cricket for you to own. Your own slice of cricketing history. Go to Rario.com just like this. It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step one. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember. And you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit. You wait for the email to come into your inbox and you confirm it. That's it. That's all there is to it, guys. Do that. Please do that right now. Be a part of the Rario family. Be a part of what is really going on in sporting world with owning NFTs. This is what everyone's doing. You can do it for free. This is your chance. If you're watching this, I'm just giving stuff away. Yes, giving it away. All you got to do. Right. Fighting talk. Let's start with the later game first, and we'll work our way back in time if we were. Let's start with Kevin and Yathat. Your 30 seconds, Kevin. You're going to go first to big up the Gujarat Titans. This is fighting talk time, Kevin. So no more Mr. Nice Rodriguez, okay? Release the animal in you, okay? Kevin. Animal.
Okay. Let's go. How are they?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there we go.
Shubman,
Kevin, your 30
Shubman will
seconds
tear
start.
apart.
Wait. Ready, you're going full screen. Here you go. Your 30 seconds starts now.
Come on, Gujarat Titans, how are they? And today, Shubman Gill and Matthew Wade, the openers, will tear apart the Delhi Capitals bowling lineup. Shabdul Thakur will be taken to the cleaners today, and skipper Hardik Pandya will come to the party. He'll take a couple of wickets, and Delhi will be totally smashed tonight. They escaped a loss that day, courtesy Lalit Yadav and Akshar Patel and Daniel Sams, of course. But today they are going to be smashed by Gujarat Titans. So yeah, come on, how are they, Gujarat?
Man, right, I love it. I love the way he kind of shouts like someone sleeping in the room next door. It's like me when I'm planning a night out with the guys and my wife's in the other room. I'm like, yeah, listen, we'll all get together. We'll have a great
whispering scream. Whispering scream. Yeah.
Yes.
what's that? Nothing. No, nothing. All right. No, I love it, Kevin. Not bad. Brilliant stuff. They're gonna smash him, is what he's saying. Yathat, hit me with it, Bubba. Your 30 seconds starts right now.
Well, when it comes to fighting talk, it comes to different strategies, and I'm going to go on the same rivalry which I continued the last year. It's smiling fighting talk. So I full say that Gujarat Titans are going to smash us. I know there are some quality players, and the Gujarat Titans are considerably the better side than the Delhi Capitals. So I can't wait for Gujarat Titans to actually smash us, and I can talk on the better half of the game when the result is in our pocket.
Okay, game's in his pocket. Look at that. You're not very matter of fact about things as well. Like, hey, it's in the game. This will be a good game. Like I said, two winning teams, both with something to prove. A newbie versus a well-established one. Solid squads all round. Looking forward to that clash. Gentlemen, stay right there because our earlier game of the day, of course, this afternoon, in just a little while now, is the two brilliant teams. Again, Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals. Can I just say, I'm just so excited about the day. This is great. Okay, Mumbai versus Rajasthan. Naresh, stepping up for Mumbai. The boys in blue. Your 30 seconds starts now.
We have been so consistent. We lose the first game, but we come and hammer in the second. So I feel sorry for Rajasthan to face us in this second game. But at the same time, I also appreciate Sandy's patience. They won in 2008 in the era of the black and whites, and they're still waiting to lift a trophy. Really feel sad for him, but I also appreciate his patience. But yeah, as he said, he has instigated us. Tilak Verma is the agarbatti. He's going to put the stadium on fire today.
Okay.
Wow, love it, Naresh, love it.
Nation's going to be on fire today. Okay, Rajasthan Royals. Sandy, wrap up the fighting talk. Limber up. Don't pull a muscle now. Here we go. Your 30 seconds starts now.
Bro, we know Mumbai is a has-been team. We are now the future. We are the future of India. We are the future of cricket. We are going to dominate the IPL for 4 years. We have the gun team. Bang, bang, like the song said, like I said in the before. I will be singing. I'll be dancing after the victory today. Mumbai, khatam ho gaya, khatam. As my friend Rahul Gandhi said, it's over. The dream is over. Put your trophies away in the cupboard. Carry some rust. old car, like a Maruti Suzuki you are. The Rolls Royce is in town. That's Rolls Royce. It's going to be Halla Ball. It's going to be a Halla Ball. It's going to be Dalbari Chutama. Go Jaipur. Go Rajasthan Royals. Come on, Lord Faraj. You can do it.
Lovely, good stuff. I love it. They're gonna go bang bang, but it might be Mumbai with the Vada Pow Pow. So we don't know if it's bang bang or Pow Pow, but either way, it's all going to be going off today. A great day of cricket lined up for us. Enjoy the matches. I have to say, always lots of banter, lots of going back and forth. There's a lot of love between all these guys. We're all brothers. We're all family. We're all united by Team India and our love for the game. So it's all part of the fun and games. I wish you all well. Have a great day. Enjoy the matches. And on behalf of me, Tommy Sandhu, the Bharat Army, and our good friends at Rario, enjoy your day of cricket. Thank you so much for the comments coming in. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time. See you later on. Bye, boys.